Hey guys, it's been a long time, hasn't it? But I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. Ah, man, it's so good to be on here again. This stream has been a long time coming. I'm hack. I feel it feels so good to be back. Man, it feels good to be back. Damn, it feels good. Ah, that's right. I'm back. I'm back, and I'm better than ever. YouTube, YouTube needed me. Yeah, YouTube needed me to come home and come back. Right? I took a vacation. I'm recharged. I'm re-energized, and I'm better than ever. You say the phony's back, Edwin. I'm not the phony, man. I'm a 22-time champion who's coming back to win more accolades, and I'm back to make this channel better than ever. But honestly, though, in all seriousness, it feels so good to be back. It really does. This is amazing right now because I took time off from YouTube about a month, little over a month. I'm recharged. I'm re-energized, better than ever. Um, yeah, man. NFL season's gonna be starting. The Olympics wrapped up for the NBA or the FIBA or whatever it's called. We won the gold medal. Team USA on top once again for the fourth time in a row. Yeah, they did Jason Tatum dirty though. Steve Kerr, you prick. You know what you did, Steve Kerr? Oh, Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr. You buffoon. Do you know what you did, Steve Kerr? Do you know what you did, Grant Hill? You guys know what you did? All you guys did was light a fire in Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, and they are going to destroy the NBA once again, and it's all your fault, Steve Kerr. Oh, Steve Kerr. Oh, man, you screwed up. You screwed up badly, Steve Kerr. Grant Hill for leaving Jaylen Brown off Team USA. You guys screwed up so badly, and you guys don't even know it yet. Oh, man. You guys screwed up. Steve Kerr, Grant Hill. You guys did the Jays dirty. The Jays are coming back. Oh, they're coming back. Enough of the hoodie. But yeah, they're coming back. Bronny James is coming. Bring it on. Yeah. Bronny James coming, huh? It's all right. It's all right. They might be able to come back. They ain't coming for the Jays though, man. The Jays are coming, and we're coming back to take it all once again. No Steve Kerr in 2028. If Team USA smart, they won't bring that buffoon back. They won't bring that buffoon back if they're smart. But they're not smart people because they left Jaylen Brown off the Team USA, right? And I couldn't fully support. I didn't even really watch the Olympics that much because what they did. You know what I mean, it was so shameful, Shameful behavior by Team USA to leave the Finals MVP off the team, the Eastern Conference Finals MVP off the team. So they won. Congrats to them. Steph Curry was amazing in that game today, from what I heard, because I didn't watch it. But yeah. Canada was the second best roster. Yeah, man, they had a great roster. TJ Gaming. They had a great roster. But man, man, let me tell you guys why I went away from YouTube for a month. Let me tell you guys why I stepped away for a while. Because YouTube was disrespecting me. That's right. YouTube disrespected me. Yeah. Not sending notifications out. Not promoting my videos. Yeah. Only getting 20 views on videos. All right. So I stepped away because they did me dirty. And I know because I haven't checked my stats in like since I stepped away. I mean, I haven't checked anything. This is my first time logging on to this account since I stepped away from YouTube. But I'm back now. And I got breaking news. Since I'm back, the streak is back on. And what that means is I'm going to be starting a new streak. I'm going to upload consecutively every day. They might not be video uploads. They're probably going to be short clips. So I'm back. I'm back to uploading daily again. I'm so back. I'm back to reach my goal. And my goal was and always will be 100,000 subscribers. That's been my goal. That will always be my goal. And one day, I'm telling you guys, one day, this channel is going to get to 100,000 subscribers. One way or another, it's going to get there. So, what we got to talk about? Really? With the NBA? There's nothing to talk about. To be honest with you. What's there to talk about? What happened? Yeah, Team USA won the gold. Cool. What else? Nothing. No big free agent signings. No trades. Absolutely nothing since I left. Nothing. Literally nothing. And to be honest with you guys, I wouldn't say it's a good thing or a bad thing. It is what it is. This is the CBA that they agreed on, and now they made their bed, and now they got to lay in it. Oh, yes, they do. Oh, yeah. They did this. Grant Williams, CJ McCollum, Jaylen Brown, you guys did this. You guys signed that ridiculous CBA. You guys limited roster moves. You guys did this. So, all the NBA fans, where are all the trades? Where are all the free agent signings? Where's this? Where's that? Blame them folks that I just named right there. Those are the people to blame. Malcolm Brogdon, too. I didn't forget about him either. I think Brown's fine. Of course, Brown's fine. He's NBA champion, made $300 million. Is apparently with that WNBA player. I forget her name, but yeah, he's good. He's good. He's solid. Yeah, Jaylen Brown's good. NBA champion, Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Got absolutely screwed over by not being on Team USA. It is what it is, though. Stacked ass team. You're right, Edwin. It is a stacked ass team. It is a stacked ass team for sure. So yeah, I'm very happy to be back though. This is great because this is a chance for me to come back to rewrite my channel to get momentum going again. Because I haven't checked my views, I haven't checked my subscribers, I haven't checked any of that stuff. So I don't even know what my channel's doing. I don't even know what my channel did in the month of July, to be honest with you. I don't know. I don't know what it's done so far in the month of August. I don't know. I haven't checked. But we got a board's face reveal before we came back. Yeah, man, I was gone. Bro, we got a Roman Reigns return before I came back. You know what I mean? That's how long I've been gone for. You know what I mean? I've been gone so long that and we got CM Punk back in the WWE ring before I came back. You know what I mean? So there's been a lot going on. Team USA won the gold before I came back. Man, I can list a bunch of events that have happened since I've came back. You know what I mean? We had, man, there's been so much going on since I was last on here. My last live stream, I think it was July 1st. I did that long ass stream about free agency, and that was the last time I was on here. We got a hooping broke ass jump shot, bro. My jump shot wasn't broken. Ready, set, hut. The only thing about that video that I regret is I didn't call bank. Should have called bank on that one. I'm so angry at myself for not calling bank. I should have called bank. But threw it in like a baseball pitcher. Yeah, man. Threw it in like a baseball player. Then the first video, I guarantee that's the video you're talking about. How's the jump shot broken when the shit goes in? It can't be a broken jump shot if the ball goes through the net. Bro had the same fit on since he left. Nah, bro. I got a hoodie on. What do you mean? That tank top asking for help? Really? That tank top is not asking for help, man. Anyway, you're talking about in the vid? Oh, it's hilarious. Is this the tank top that you're talking about? Is this what you're talking about? Right here? Is this what you're talking about? Huh? Let me fix it real quick. Is this what you're talking about? What's going on, JT? What's going on, JT? I'm back, JT. I'm back. It feels so good to be back. Re-energized, revamped, remotivated, ready to go. I'm back. Yeah, man. I missed you guys too, man, but I had to step away. I had to. But that's over now. The vacation's over, and I'm back. More motivated than ever. We won the gold medal. Let's give a round of applause to Team USA for winning the gold. Solo Sikoa has no aura. Bullshit. Solo Sikoa has plenty of aura. You guys just don't see it. Roman has way more aura, though. Packers GOAT. Roman's aura is like up here. Gobert got exposed. I mean, it's Rudy Gobert. Like, how many times this guy got to get exposed, right? It's Rudy Gobert. We know who Rudy Gobert is. We know what Rudy Gobert is. Dude, Packers GOAT. I've seen this on the internet. It drives me nuts. People are shitting on Roman's new theme. Bro, Roman's new theme is incredible. It really is. It makes him feel like a superhero coming out. And I really liked his old theme. But this theme that he has right now, dude, he feels like a freaking superhero when he comes out. Like, when we got the deep, yeah, man, we know that. When Wemby's going to win a bunch of MVPs, a bunch of Defense Player of the Year awards, we know that. We know that's coming. Yabusele, yeah, I seen that. He put LeBron on a poster. Yabusele, shout out to Yabusele for putting LeBron on a poster. That's 2 Celtics legends that have put LeBron on posters. Tatum did it in 2018. Yabusele did it in 2024. He's definitely getting an NBA contract. Did you see the video of the whole? Oh yeah, Packers GOAT. Call. Yeah, of course they're saying call to personality boards, dude. Call to personality is iconic. You can say whatever you want about CM Punk. Like, you could say, oh, CM Punk is this, CM Punk is that. You can't deny one thing about the man. One, that he's aura. And 2, call to personality, to me, is the greatest WWE theme to ever grace the WWE. Especially the old call to personality that he came out with. The new one is okay, but the old one, there was nothing like that. When that music hit, there's nothing like that theme. And it's such an iconic song outside of wrestling too. That song is one of the most iconic songs to ever come out. Forget about wrestling, just purely just in pulp in music culture and stuff like that. Stop deriding. Ain't derided when it's tell the truth. Roman Punk Cody Rollins and the man. I agree with you about Roman and Punk. Cody, Packers GOAT, I'm going to be honest with you, man. This title reign that Cody's been on right now, it ain't doing it for me. You know what I mean? Sure, the match he'll have with Kevin Owens it'll be a good match. I mean, like, it'll be an okay match. I'm kind of hoping Kevin Owens turns heel out of it, but I think it'll be a good match. I know I'm not saying it's Cody's fault, but I'm just telling you the title reign has been very good. You know what I mean? It hasn't. You know what I mean? Like, and that's on WWE because they need to get Cody some real challengers. Like right now, Bobby Lashley, Brock Lesnar, someone like that would be perfect for Cody right now. A big monster that Cody can have a trilogy with. Andrade, yeah, man. WWE needs to start elevating more guys. I mean, to be on the level to face Cody Rhodes. And that's the problem with WWE right now. We're just waiting for The Rock and Randy Orton to come back to feud with Cody. But in the meantime, they're not building up any other stars out of this. You know what I mean? Because what this should be doing is elevating the guys on the roster. You know what I mean? Like, Andrade's perfect. Like, can you imagine Andrade versus Cody, bro? Like, that'd be an incredible match. But they're not building up these guys. They're not building them up enough to challenge Cody. So I agree with you. It's not all Cody's fault. But at the same time, his title reign so far has been great. Ricky Starks versus Cody at Bad Blood. Well, Packers, how long is Ricky Starks' contract? Is it almost up? Because I did see that the other day that I think it was Meltzer that said that he's going to be going to the WWE soon. But when's his contract got to be coming up soon, right? It has to be. So I could see that. I could definitely see a scenario where he comes and feuds with Cody. August 23rd, perfect. Um, I see a lot of speculation on the internet that people thought that Ricky Starks was going to be one of the people that came out to help Cody against the Bloodline at SummerSlam, which would have been great. But I kind of knew that Randy and Cody were going to be the guys that came out and helped Cody. But I don't know. Randy and KO come out without the Bloodline. Like I said, I knew it was going to happen, but I was kind of hoping it wasn't, because I was like, that's going to be bland. I mean, I look like MJF. I don't know. Packers go. Do you see the recent tweet, bro? Another match for Bash in Berlin got leaked. Packers go. You want to know what it is? Mixed tag team match. Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio versus Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest. That's gonna happen at Bash in Berlin, bro. I can't wait to see the heat that Dominic Mysterio gets. They're gonna boo that motherfucker out of the building, man. They already booed that. They already boo him, but the boos are gonna be like 15 times louder than they are. And I didn't think that was possible, but somehow, some way, he became an even bigger heel. But the question is, Packers GOAT, who do you think should win that match, right? For me, I think the Judgment Day wins that match, because I think Finn Balor's going to screw Damian Priest again. You think the Terror Twins are going to win? I think for the story, I think it'd be better if Finn Balor screwed Damian Priest again, and then that's how you get. And then you do Finn versus Priest inside Hell in the Cell at Bad Blood, because Dominic Mysterio versus Damian Priest, that's not the end game here. The end game is Finn Balor versus Damian Priest, and how we're going to get the Finn versus Priest is to have Finn screw over Damian Priest over and over and over again. Packers, it's not, bro. The IWC Packers GOAT, they're so delusional on there. They are delusional. Like, a lot, the shit I see on there is like, man, exactly, Packers GOAT. And then Damian Priest gets his revenge at Bad Blood, not against the Demon Balor, but against regular Finn. And then eventually, because I think they can't stretch this all the way to WrestleMania. I honestly think that they can stretch Finn versus Damian all the way to WrestleMania. So here's how I do it. I would have Dominic and Liv win the mixed tag team match at Bash in Berlin with the help of Finn Balor. I would have Finn and JD McDonough drop the tag titles to Jey Uso and Sami Zayn. I think that's going to happen anyways. I would do Damian Priest versus Finn Balor inside Hell in the Cell at Bad Blood. I would not bring the Demon back yet. I would save the Demon for WrestleMania. I would have Damian Priest beat Finn Balor inside Hell in the Cell. And then I would have, I think Survivor Series is after that, right? Maybe you could do some type of War Games match with the Judgment Day. Maybe a Judgment Day War Games match. I don't know exactly, I don't know how many members the Terror Twins can add to that group, but I think that'd be a fun match, like a Judgment Day, because we're obviously going to get a Bloodline Civil Wars match at Survivor Series. That's obviously going to happen. But I think last year at Survivor Series they had 2 War Games matches, so they could probably do the Judgment Day War Games, and Priest and Rhea could find a couple other members for their team. Then I would have Priest eliminate Finn in the Royal Rumble, and then have Priest versus Finn, Demon Finn, at WrestleMania, and have Demon Finn win against Damian Priest, and then Finn Balor. This could lead to Finn Balor winning the world title down the road, by the way, which should happen, because I think Finn Balor should have another world title run in the future. But that's just me, since he got robbed the last time. You said somebody said Jimmy should join Solo's Bloodline, bro. Really? Man, whoever said that, man, they need to slap themselves in the face, bro. That ain't happening. That no, because they're gonna bring back the old bloodline. At War Games, it's going to be Roman, the Usos, and Solo versus Jacob, the Tongan brothers, and Solo. With The Rock, yes, I said The Rock, with The Rock coming out and helping Solo's team win. I think The Rock is going to screw over Roman Reigns in that match. Because The Rock is the guy running things behind the scenes with Solo's bloodline. You guys don't see it yet, but I'm telling you, The Rock is the guy that's behind his new bloodline. The Rock is the guy that is pulling the strings behind the scenes. And by the way, The Rock doesn't like Cody Rhodes. The Rock pinned Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. Do you think The Rock really liked Roman Reigns helping Cody beat Solo at SummerSlam? Do you think The Rock liked that? I'm. Let me. I don't think the. I don't think the Rock really liked that. Seeing a member of his family help Cody Rhodes. I don't think that's going to sit right with The Rock. You think Rock Cody's happening at the Royal Rumble? I could see that because I still believe that we need Rock versus Cody before Rock versus Roman. So if that were to happen at the Royal Rumble, I think that'd be okay. And then you think Roman will cost The Rock the match? Yeah. And Packers, it seems like they're saving Cody versus Randy for WrestleMania, which honestly, I mean, I kind of like it. Cody versus Randy could be a really good WrestleMania match and a really good WrestleMania feud. Do you know how to? Yeah, of course I know how CM Punk turned heel in The Rock. It was a great moment. And then you said Roman's going to do the same. Oh yeah, that'd be really good. That'd be really good. I hope that's how it turns out. Packers GOAT. I hope that's how it gets booked. I hope The Rock's schedule is clear, and he can be there for Survivor Series and screw over Roman. I'm desperately hoping that's how it happens, because to me, this storyline, the only way that Solo's bloodline, like this new bloodline, makes any sense is if The Rock is behind it. Because if The Rock's not behind this new bloodline and it's just Solo pulling the strings, I feel like that's gonna be underwhelming. Like I really feel like this really needs The Rock involved, because The Rock is the only one with enough cachet to overrule Roman in the bloodline. So The Rock, because let's think about this: who gave Solo the Olafala? Packers GOAT. You know what I'm talking about, right? The necklace that Roman Reigns desperately wants from Solo. Who do you think gave Solo that necklace? Who do you think told Solo to attack Jimmy Uso? Who do you think told Solo to put Paul Heyman through an announce table? Who do you think sent Jacob Fatu to Solo's bloodline? Who do you think made all those moves? There's only one man that's more powerful than Roman Reigns to make them type of moves, and it's The Rock. The Rock has to be the guy behind this whole thing. He has to be. I guarantee how they're going to tell us they probably came up with a plan just in case Roman lost at WrestleMania to Cody. And yeah, and the plan B was for The Rock, for Solo to do The Rock's dirty work until The Rock came back. And The Rock is going to be the guy that runs the bloodline. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. The Rock is the guy behind all this. Yeah, they will. Packers GOAT. The thing about this bloodline storyline is they call it, bro, it is such great storytelling, and they always bring shit that happened in the past into the storyline. They always do this. They even brought up Jacob Fatu's criminal record. They used that in the storyline, bro. They when Jacob Fatu got arrested and shit, they brought that into the bloodline story. You know what I mean? they're so good at bringing shit that happened in the past, rather like it was like kayfabe or out of kayfabe. They in the Bloodline story, they bring it up, man. They really do. Paul Heyman literally called the Tongans and Jacob Fatu thugs. Like they bring this shit up, and that's why it's elite storytelling. The storytelling is incredible. They said the Bloodline story fell off. Man, I don't understand, bro. You know how many Bloodline members there are? This Bloodline storyline is never going to go away. I'm just telling you guys that right now. Like, there's so many like new members of the Bloodline that have yet to even come into the WWE. You know what I mean? Like this to me, this is gonna sound crazy. I think this story is just beginning. I don't think they were nowhere near the end of the storyline. I think we're just getting started because you still got Zilla Fatu. He got to come in. The Tongan's younger brother, they signed him. I forget his name, but he's probably going to join Solo's bloodline too. You think he's going to dethrone Jacob and Tama Tonga? I don't know. I mean, you say you know. I think it's going to be the Usos, but here's the thing with that, though. I think Sammy and Jay are going to be a tag team. Roman Reigns and Jimmy Uso should and will. Does Roman really need the tag belts, though? Like what's Roman going to do with the tag belt? You know what I mean? Like, I just don't, like, what... I'm not feeling that. Nah. Roman being anything less than the Universal Undisputed Champion, I don't think any other belt will look right on him. He wants to take everything from the new bloodline. I mean, you could, in theory, tell it that way. Hey, Packers, I'm going to give you a hot take, and you're not going to like it because I know you don't like Solo. But if you want Solo to be credible, like if you want him to have some credibility, and you want to build him into a main eventer, the first match. I'm not saying the feud because Roman's going to win the feud. So hear me out before you say, "Oh, no." Roman's going to win the feud. He's going to win at the end. But the first match, the very first match that Solo and Roman have, Solo should win that match. Solo should absolutely beat Roman in the first match. Because if Roman just all of a sudden just beats Solo in the first match, this storyline's over. It's over. It's over. I mean, like they have to Roman has to overcome adversity. I mean, he has to. And you can do it, and you can do it with Jacob doing all the work again. I mean, Jacob comes out and he he hits Roman with a million moves like he does. I still think it's insane that he does that Jeff Hardy move, that Whisper in the Wind, that move that Jeff Hardy did. Dude, Jacob Fatu's a freak. I mean, he's an absolute special athlete. I mean, how big he is and he's able to pull off all the moves, it's incredible. Have Jacob Fatu come in, have him beat the hell out of Roman, and then have Solo hit him with the spike and pin him 1, 2, 3. Then you continue to tell the story that Jacob is doing all of Solo's work. You know what I mean? Like, Solo's a fraud. Jacob Fatu is literally like bailing Solo out. You continue to tell that story. Do you think it's going to be a trilogy? I don't know. I don't think they're going to face each other at Bash in Berlin. Even though that it could. I don't think it's going to happen at Bash in Berlin. But if it did happen at Bash in Berlin, I think Solo would win that match. But a trilogy, it would have to happen at Bad Blood, Crown Jewel, because Crown Jewel was before Survivor Series, and then at Survivor Series. But Survivor Series would be a War Games match. So, trilogy, I don't know. Do I think Roman and Solo are going to at least have 2 matches against each other? Yeah, I think so. And if The Rock is really hell-bent on facing Cody at WrestleMania 41, I think Solo versus Roman could happen at WrestleMania 41. If The Rock is keened on facing Cody at WrestleMania. Which, for me, I don't know if I love that. Like, I really feel like Rock Roman needs to happen at WrestleMania 41, but you never know, right? Because The Rock says he's coming for Cody Rhodes, and who knows when The Rock is going to come back. The Rock could come back at Survivor Series. The Rock could come back at the Royal Rumble. The Rock can come back a few weeks before WrestleMania. Like we don't know when The Rock is actually going to come back. So who knows? Hot take: Cody Randy is bigger than Rock Roman. You know what? It's just as big. And Packers go Punk Seth is also just as big as that match too. By the way, Punk and Seth. That's another one because Punk and Seth have a lot of history together as well. That's for another time. But Cody Randy, yeah, the storytelling that Cody and Randy are gonna do when they have their feud, dude, because it goes all the way back to Legacy. Like Cody and Randy go way back. Like a lot of young casual WWE fans don't even know the history that Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton have. I mean, they don't even know. And once they have that feud, Packers go, they're going to be mind blown about the history that Cody and Randy have together. They're going to be blown out of this world. Who should go over in that match? If the match is at WrestleMania, Packers, Randy should go over. I think Randy should be the one that takes that. I think Randy should be the one that takes that title from Cody. Because if it ain't Randy, then who else is it gonna be, right? Like it definitely ain't gonna be KO. I don't think it's gonna be Roman for a long time. So honestly, the guy that should beat Cody is Randy Orton. I think Randy Orton should win the title off of Cody Rhodes. If it's not Randy, it's Punk, Cena, or Rollins. Seth. Seth would be a fine choice to dethrone Cody, but you would have to do a lot to get there. Cena. I mean, the story writes itself. It's 17th title. I think Packers. I think it's more likely that Cena beats Gunther than it is that he beats Cody. To be honest with you, and Punk, CM Punk makes a lot of sense. I think the only thing that fans would be scared about for Punk winning is the fact that he's gotten injured. I think that's like the only thing that scares people from Punk beating Cody. But if Punk turns heel, right, and he goes after Cody, Punk could be a great guy to beat Cody too. You know what I mean? Because Punk and Cody are going to feud too. Like that feud is going to happen, right? I think there's 3 feuds to me that are guaranteed to happen with CM Punk. It's Cody Rhodes, it's Roman Reigns, and it's Seth Rollins. Those 3 feuds are definitely happening. Like there's no ands, if, or buts about it. Those are the 3 feuds that will make the most money with CM Punk. There's no doubt about it. And Cena and Kevin Owens too, by the way. Kevin Owens as well. Yeah, Punk and Cena are definitely gonna. You know what, Packers go? 2025 Money in the Bank. CM Punk versus John Cena for the last time. I'm telling you right now, that's gonna be the match at Money in the Bank next year, because they're gonna go full circle with it. Since Punk and Cena had that match in 2011 Money in the Bank, 2025 Money in the Bank. Cena versus Punk. Cena wins that. Yeah, Cena would go over in that match. I think Cena would go over, for sure. I don't think Punk would have a problem putting Cena over. I mean, I think Punk would gladly put Cena over in that match, because John, honestly, in this retirement tour, John shouldn't lose too many matches. What's going on, Boards? Man, Boards, I'm so happy to be back, dude. You don't know how good this feels to be back. So happy I'm back. Yeah, but Cena would definitely go over in that match. I mean, there's no doubt about it. to me. And you know me, I'm like the biggest Punk fan ever. But yeah, Cena's definitely winning that. AJ Styles versus Cena. Packers go. Let me ask you about AJ Styles. What do you think that when AJ returns to TV, what do you think they do to AJ? Packers, you know what I would like them to do with AJ? I would like to see them put AJ Styles on Raw and have him join the New Judgment Day. I want to see AJ Styles join Finn Balor's group. That's what I want to see. And they're like, really? I think you can kick Carlito out of that group and put AJ Styles in. Because Finn Balor, if you remember, AJ Styles and Finn Balor teamed up against the OG Judgment Day. And Finn Balor and AJ Styles have a lot of history. And you kind of make that group like the Bullet Club. Remember the Bullet Club? You could kind of turn that New Judgment Day into the Bullet Club if you put AJ in it. I like that idea. Turning babyface. He just turned heel though. And the WWE roster right now is loaded with baby faces. You know what I mean? So I think WWE needs more heels. So I wouldn't turn AJ babyface. No. AJ Styles literally just turned heel not too long ago. Like, to me, that wouldn't make any sense for him to turn babyface. And especially since he faked his retirement and attacked Cody, I think it's too soon for AJ to turn babyface. I really do. I think it's too soon for that. Yeah, Braun is a babyface. You know what I mean? Like, Braun, like, they're going to try to make Braun a heel, but Braun's a babyface. No one's booing Braun Breaker. I mean, like no one's booing him. If this is AJ's final run, Packers go. Let me ask you this. Who do you think is going to turn heel? Give me like 5 names that in the next, like, we'll just say like the next 6 months. Give me 5 names that you think are going to turn heel in like the next 6 months. I want to hear this. Because WWE, they need more heels because they're like all the top stars right now are baby faces. I mean, they need to even this out, right? And I think Roman is going to turn heel again eventually. I mean, Roman's going to be a heel again. By the way, like, don't let this fool you. Roman Reigns is going to turn heel again. It ain't going to be for a while. He'll probably have like a 2-year run as like a baby face, but that Roman heel turn, he's going to be a heel again. There's no doubt in my mind. For now, he's babyface, but I think he's going to be a heel again in the future. But yeah, Packers, give me 5 guys that you think are going to turn heel. I think there's 5. I can name 5. I think Kevin Owens is going to turn heel. I think Randy's going to turn heel. I think either Seth or Punk, but more so Seth is going to turn heel. I think damn, I need 2 more. I need 2 more names that I think are going to turn heel. I wonder if Cody will turn heel in the next like 2 years. Cody, I don't know, man. I don't know if they ever turn Cody heel. I think Cody could be just as good of a heel as a babyface. I don't know. That's like a 50-50 one to me. Cody turning heel. I'm 50-50 on that in the future. Heel. Oh yeah, Jade Cargill. She's gonna turn heel, so that's 4. And you think it's gonna be Bianca that turns heel? That's interesting. I could see either Jade or Bianca turning heel. One of them got to turn heel for them to have a WrestleMania match. Randy Orton, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Bianca Belair. Yeah. I think it's gonna be Seth. Packers. For now, I think it's gonna be Seth. But I think Punk is eventually gonna turn heel. Punk has to turn heel, bro. Like what CM Punk is the most infamous as a heel. Like it gotta happen. Especially if he's gonna face Cody and Roman down the road. Punk gotta be the heel in both of them feuds. He has to be. They could tell a great story with Punk stealing Heyman from Roman too. Yeah. Yeah, all black. Yeah, that's definitely a sign. I think Seth has been showing signs of a heel ever since he came back. I think Seth has definitely been showing some signs of being heel. Yeah, Seth rushed back. I still don't think Seth should have came back as early as he did. I mean, I thought Seth should have took more time off. I even said it then. I was like, he's rushing back. I mean, like they're bringing him back way too soon. But now I'm happy that he's stepping away again. Oh, I listen. I know Seth Rollins Packers. He's a great wrestler. I mean, that's why I thought it was foolish by the WWE to rush him back. I mean, like, I'll be honest with you. Drew versus Punk at SummerSlam, that didn't need Seth involved. It didn't. Now, was Punk hitting Seth with a GTS a great way to further that storyline between them two? Yeah. And do I think Seth is going to attack Punk and get his revenge on Punk for that GTS? Yeah. CM Punk got a receipt coming for him. You know what I mean? It could be against Drew at Bad Blood. It could be against Gunther at Survivor Series for the world title. Yes, I'm predicting it right now. CM Punk is going to face Gunther at Survivor Series for the world title. Yeah, I think Punk got a receipt coming towards his way. I mean, from Seth. It be Seth eliminating Punk from the Rumble? Maybe, but Seth is gonna get some. Seth is gonna get his payback on Punk. That's gonna happen. The question is when. When is Seth going to attack Punk? Is it going to be against Drew at Bad Blood? Is it going to be against Gunther at Survivor Series? Because if Punk beats Drew at Bash of Berlin, which I think will happen, and if Punk beats Drew at Hell in the Cell, then Gunther got to face Punk at Survivor Series. That has to be the match because Punk literally beat arguably one of the top. No, not even arguable. Drew is one of the top stars on Raw, and Punk beat him twice in a row. So Punk would have every right then to challenge Gunther for the world title. So, yeah. And I think that's where you have Seth come out and screw Punk out of the world title against Gunther at Survivor Series. Because that's what I think is going to happen. Because Gunther, if Gunther can beat guys like Punk, he's going to beat Randy at Bash of Berlin. That's obvious. And if you can have Gunther beat CM Punk for the world title too, dude, imagine on your world title resume, you pin Randy Orton and you pin CM Punk. Like that's one hell of a resume just right there. I mean, right there, that's a great world title resume, right there. If you really want to build Gunther up, yeah, Punk versus Gunther at Survivor Series. I I definitely think that's gonna happen with Seth screwing Punk and Seth getting payback for that go to sleep at SummerSlam. Carmelo Hayes, yeah, Carmelo Hayes. I think he's going to be the guy that beats. I think he's gonna be the guy that beats LA Knight for that title. Carmelo, because I think they're gonna really push Carmelo Hayes. I think Carmelo Hayes is gonna get a major push. So yeah, WrestleMania, I could definitely see Carmelo Hayes beating LA Knight. I like Carmelo. Packers, have you been seeing the bangers that Andrade and Carmelo have been putting on SmackDown, bro? These are like match of the year matches that these guys are putting on. And it's on like free TV on SmackDown. This third and final blow off match, bro, it deserves to be on a PLE, man. It really does. I'm really hoping WWE gives them a match at Bash in Berlin. Do I think that's gonna happen? Unfortunately, no. But man, they deserve that third and final match be at a PLE, man. Carmelo and Andrade just have unreal in ring chemistry, bro. The match that they put on, dude, these 5-star. I think both of them were 5-star matches. I really do. Andrade can easily be a world champion, Packers GOAT. If you gave Andrade a mouthpiece and let someone else cut promos for him, Andrade can easily be a world champion. Easily. You could put a world title on Andrade. Andrade can definitely be a world champion if you give him a mouthpiece and let someone cut promos for him. If you get him a good manager, there's no doubt in my mind Andrade could be a world champion. No doubt. Absolutely no doubt in my mind. If guys like Jinder Mahal and guys back then could win it, Brand, you're telling me Andrade can have a run with that world title? Andrade can have a run with that world title. There's no doubt in my mind. Carmelo Hayes is definitely a future world champion too. But Andrade, give him a good mouthpiece and watch the magic happen. Sit back, relax, watch the magic unfold. Let's see what else is happening here. How many world titles did Carmelo win? I think somewhere between 3 and 5. Between 3 and 5. And they were saying, damn, that's a lot. I don't think that's that much. I think Carmelo Hayes can definitely win quite a few world championships. I do. I think Carmelo Hayes can definitely win some 3 to 5 championships. Definitely. I think Trick Williams will win a couple world championships too. Braun Breaker will be like a 12, 13 time champion too. Watch. Braun Packers, I would go over. I think he's going to win more than 9. I think he's going to win like 13 or 14. Like they're going to really put the rocket ship on Braun Breaker like you've never seen before. They're going to absolutely push this guy to the moon. Like it's going to be absurd. It really is. He's gonna win a bunch of them. That's tough, man. I really like Ilya Dragunov, man. I hope that's not the case. I really hope not. Ilya Dragunov is money. Sadly, Packers, I think Ilya Dragunov, he's going to be one of them guys that goes to AEW. Yeah. I think it's too early to say. I think Ilya Dragunov is going to be a guy that goes to AEW sometime down the road. Because I think Ilya Dragunov, they're going to look at him as like they kind of like how they look at Ricochet, as a guy that can put on a banger, but they don't believe in him enough to give him a world title or a major feud or like something like that. You don't see Ilya ever going to AEW. I mean, I think over in AEW he'd be treated like a top guy. I don't know if Ilya's ever going to be a top guy in WWE. I know if he went to AEW, he'd probably get paid a lot more money, and they would look at him as a top guy. That's like the only reason I say that. That's a long time from now. That's like probably like 4 or 5 years from now type deal. But yeah, I think Ilya Dragunov, man. I think you're right. I think Ilya Dragunov in this world title scene is going to get lost in the shuffle. I hope I'm wrong, though. I really do. Ilya versus Gunther, they're saving that. I don't know when that's going to happen. That honestly, that might not even happen again until until like SummerSlam 2025, because I don't think they're going to do Ilya versus Gunther at WrestleMania unless Gunther drops the world title before WrestleMania. And because I think the only way Gunther's dropping that belt before WrestleMania is if Brock comes back. I think if Brock comes back and then they could do Gunther versus Brock, I could see maybe Brock coming back and costing Gunther the world title some way, somehow. And that's how you get Brock versus Gunther. But yeah, I don't see Gunther dropping that belt before WrestleMania though, and I don't see Ilya Dragunov being quite at that level to face Gunther at WrestleMania. I don't know. But I don't know who Gunther's going to face at Mania. I mean, there's a couple. You think he's going to drop it to Cena? I think that's a possibility. So you think Cena's going to win the Rumble then? Or who do you think is going to win the Rumble? Because if it's going to be Randy Cody, or if it's going to be Rock and Cody, Braun Breaker dethrones Gunther. Here's the only reason I disagree with you, Packers Goat. I think Braun Breaker's going to dethrone John Cena. If John Cena wins the world title, Braun Breaker's going to be the guy that dethrones Cena. But Braun Breaker's going to hold that Intercontinental title probably until, what are we talking? Probably until like next year's SummerSlam. Like, Braun Breaker's not dropping that belt anytime soon. Like, Braun Breaker's holding that belt for a long, long time. You know what I mean? Like, Braun ain't dropping that belt for... He's going to have a Gunther-type Intercontinental title run before he drops it. Packers, relax, bro. Sami Zayn ain't winning. But I wonder how Sami's going to lose, though, because... Is Breaker going to beat him clean? Or is there going to be outside interference? Is it Packers? You think it's too early to get the bloodline involved? Right? Could the bloodline, like, I know you're saying, oh, it doesn't make any sense, but I'm just trying to figure out how in the world that Jay and Sami can join Roman's bloodline. And for Jay and Sami to join Roman's bloodline, they need a reason. You know what I mean? Like, it can't just be Roman begging them to join. Like, the new bloodline need to do something to Jay and Sami in order for them to really, really want to join that bloodline again. So maybe, just maybe, the Solo and the crew jump over to Raw and attack Sami and Jay. Maybe. Because I could see that. And you think Jimmy's going to be the one that gets him over, not Roman. Nah, I disagree with that, bro. I think Roman got to apologize. First of all, Roman needs to do two things. Roman needs to apologize to Sami, and Roman needs to acknowledge Jey Uso. Now, how will they do that? I don't know. Roman got to acknowledge Jey. Period. If I'm Jey, that's only way I'm joining Roman's bloodline again, is if Roman acknowledges me. Roman needs to apologize to all them guys, man. Roman needs to apologize to Sami. Roman needs to apologize to Jey. Roman needs to apologize to Jimmy. And Roman needs to apologize to Paul Heyman. I'm going to tell you why Roman needs to apologize to Paul Heyman. Because Roman left Paul Heyman all alone and literally sat there and did nothing while Solo and that bloodline tortured Heyman for all them weeks. So you got to remember, Roman left Heyman high and dry. Roman let Heyman get bullied every week and let Heyman go through that table. You know what I mean? So I think Roman should apologize to Heyman too. because Roman literally sat there and he didn't do anything when Heyman was getting bullied. And when Heyman got put through a table, Roman was nowhere to be found. It took Roman to show up because Solo was about to win the title from Cody. That's the only reason Roman showed up. Roman didn't show up because of Paul Heyman or Jimmy Uso. Because if he would have shown up because of Paul Heyman and Jimmy Uso, he would have shown up a lot sooner. He only showed up to stop Solo from winning that title. Because Roman, in kayfabe, of course, couldn't live with anyone else besides him and not in his bloodline winning the title. It's all about the title. To me. This is just how I'm looking at it. It's all about that championship. Roman's like, no one else in this bloodline is going to win that championship except for me. Like, no one else is winning it. So, yeah. And the Ulafala. But, again, Packers, Solo took the Ulafala way before that match against Cody. If Roman really, really cared about Heyman, Jimmy, and that Ulafala, and storyline wise, Roman would have came back way before that SummerSlam match against Cody. Why did Roman wait all the way up until Solo got a title match against Cody to come back and stop Solo? When Roman, in theory, storyline wise, after what he did to Heyman, Jimmy, and the Ulafala, why did he wait all the way until then to come back and stop Solo when he should have stopped Solo weeks and weeks ago? I think every Bloodline member will try to put that little follow on besides Tonga Loa. Knowing Tonga Loa, bro, that man would put it on his leg. Like, Tonga Loa would put it on his arm or something. You know what I mean? Packers go, do you see that Tonga Loa last night there at SmackDown, bro? He was holding the title wrong. Do you see that? Because to me, Tonga Loa's doing that on purpose. I mean, Tonga Loa has to be doing it on purpose, bro. Because there's no way. Tonga Loa got to be doing shit on purpose. And it's funny. If Tonga Loa is botching like this on purpose, it's genius. It really is. It's like the most brilliant thing ever. If he's actually botching like this on purpose. And then no one's talking about this moment, but I always died laughing. Because while Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa were in the ring 2-on-1 against Roman and they were beating him down, Tonga Loa threw Roman in the corner. He ran to the other corner. He did like some funny dance move, like in the corner, like he was about to do something to Roman. And then Roman hit him with that punch. Man, that had me laughing. Tonga Loa is hilarious, bro. Packers, I don't know if you remember that or not, but Tonga Loa was doing some like dance. Like, he was dancing, and then he ran towards Roman. Roman hit him with the punch. Man, Tonga Loa, man. Tonga Loa is funny. He really is. He's so bad, it's funny. Yeah, but, yeah, Tonga Loa. Funny. He's a funny guy, man. He really is. He's the Jimmy Uso of the new bloodline. Jimmy Uso brought all that comedy stuff to the old bloodline. In this bloodline, the guy that's doing all the comedy stuff and like making everyone laugh is Tonga Loa. He's the guy bringing that entertainment value to that new bloodline. And I'm not gonna lie, this is unpopular. That eye patch actually looked pretty good on him. I think the eye patch looks good on him. I don't know if you agree with that. I think the eye patch actually fits him really well. I think it makes him. I think it makes him look cool a little bit. It makes him look different. Like, it makes him. You know what that eye patch does? It makes him stand out from the rest. I mean, that's what that eye patch does. It makes him stand out. And I like that. I like that he's different from everyone else when he gets to wear an eye patch. Jimmy is more important. Obviously, Jimmy's more important than Tonga Loa. I'm just talking about the comedic stuff that Tonga Loa does and the stuff that Jimmy did from a comedy standpoint on the Bloodline. But you're right. I'm not saying that Tonga Loa is more important more important than Jimmy Uso. I'm not saying that, but I'm just speaking from the comedy standpoint. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was hard on Solo Sikoa. I think Solo Sikoa has gotten a lot better. I really do. I think Solo Sikoa cuts good promos. His match with Cody wasn't that great. I thought, honestly, from an in-ring standpoint, I thought it was the worst match on the show. But I think Solo, because you know what Solo did? Solo made Roman to a babyface. And, like, I don't even think even the guys that don't like Solo, I don't even think those guys can deny that, what Solo did. Because to me, he made the fans want Roman more and more and more every week. I mean, the fans clamored for Roman more and more and more and more every week because of Solo. I mean, and I think that's something that you got to give Solo credit for. I mean, he made the fans want Roman more and more and more and more and more every week. I mean, you could say, oh, it's because Solo's that bad. Shit, Solo still did the job that he was supposed to do. He got Roman over. You think Cody's more over than Roman? I disagree, man. You hear the pops that Roman's getting right now, man. Cody's getting nice pops, but they're not quite like that, man. Cody's not getting them pops like that. Cody's getting really good pops. I'm not saying he's not, but that pop that Roman got on last night at SummerSlam, dude. Cody hasn't gotten a pop like that in a long time. And I'm just being honest. Roman's a bigger star than Cody. You know what I mean? You can't deny that. The only guy in the WWE to me, and people are going, so there you go, D Ryan again. Oh, there you go. Mark it out again. I think the only guy that's even close to Roman star power in the WWE right now is CM Punk. I think CM Punk is the only guy that's like somewhat on Roman's level when it comes to being the biggest star in the WWE. I think from a star standpoint, it's Roman, Punk, Cody, Randy. I think those are the big four right now when it comes to star power. And Rhea Ripley. I think Rhea Ripley's up there too. Because Rhea Ripley, every time she posts something like on a video or a picture, it always goes viral. So I'd say those are the 5 most popular people in the WWE right now. Roman, Punk, Cody, Randy, and Rhea Ripley. You think Seth is more popular than Rhea Ripley or Randy Orton right now? No. And I don't. It's not that I don't hate Seth, bro. Seth just ain't as big of his draw as them people right now. He's not. Sorry, Seth is not a big. Seth is not as big of a star or a draw as a Roman Reigns, as a CM Punk, as a Randy Orton, as a Rhea Ripley. He's not. He's not as big of a star as them people right now. Them people are more over than Seth Rollins right now. Again, we're not talking about in-ring technician because in-ring technician, Seth is probably better than all them guys in the ring. So I'm not saying that. I'm just talking about pure star power. And Dominic Mysterio. Yeah, Dom is massive right now. Liv Morgan is massive right now. I mean, and I put Rhea Ripley above them because it's all thanks to Rhea Ripley. I mean, like Rhea Ripley made Dominic Mysterio into the star that he is. Rhea Ripley elevated Liv Morgan into the main event scene. I mean, like Rhea Ripley did this. Like she did this. Jey Uso, yeah, him too. I like Jey, so yeah. But Packers, don't you see this as a positive though? There's so many stars in the WWE right now. You can name like 10 stars right now. You honestly could. You could probably name more than 10 right now in the WWE. You really could. Like it's so good right now. Like There's so much star power that it's laughable how much star power there is in the WWE. It's huge. And imagine when John Cena and The Rock come back. You know what I mean? Then you're adding Cena to the mix again. Then you're adding The Rock back. Like, LA Knight. Like, LA Knight's there too. You know what I mean? And LA Knight a year ago was like considered like the most over guy in the company. You know what I mean? So, like, the star power is just absurd right now. It really is. Like, the star powers, dude. The star power. It's crazy. Jimmy Uso over. Shit, Jacob Fatu is going to be a massive star too. Him too. Packers, I know you love the Usos, but it's okay. You can be biased because I'm biased towards CM Punk too. So I understand where you're coming from. But you think Jimmy Uso's going to probably? The Usos are probably going to sell a lot of merch. You know what I mean? The babyface bloodline is going to sell a lot of merch. They are. They are. Packers go, let's do this. I'm going to do something completely out of left field. Because Paul Heyman, let's be honest, Paul Heyman is not a babyface. Paul Heyman is not a babyface. When's Paul Heyman going to turn on Roman? And who does Paul Heyman turn on Roman for? Because come on, man. Let's be honest. You really think Paul Heyman's going to be a babyface? Or at least for a long, long time? Nope. Paul Heyman's a snake. I wouldn't trust Paul Heyman if I was Roman. I wouldn't trust him. Yep. I didn't want to say it, Packers. I wanted you to be the one that said it because everyone would say I'm a homer if I said it. But I'm happy that you said it. Punk. Yep. And they planted the seeds for it. Because Punk was ready to defend Paul Heyman against the Bloodline. Paul Heyman even told Punk, "Take me with you." You don't think that's gonna play a factor when Roman and Punk have their feud? You don't think they're gonna call that back? They're definitely gonna call that back. That moment where they were in Chicago and that SmackDown, Punk came out and cut that promo. Heyman and Punk hugged each other. Paul Heyman asked Punk to take him with him to protect him from the Bloodline. They're definitely gonna call that moment back. That moment's definitely getting brought up in that feud. Paul Heyman screwing Roman Reigns to have CM Punk beat Roman would be genius. How many world title runs do I think Punk will have? If Punk is healthy and Punk wrestles, let's just say Punk wrestles, what is he now, 45, and he stays healthy. So can Punk hang around for like another 3 years? Well, Packers, here's a better question. How many more years do you think Punk got? Let's just say in a perfect world, Punk is able to stay healthy the rest of his career, and Punk doesn't suffer another serious injury the rest of his career. You say 4? I think he got about round 3 to 5 left. 3 to 5 years. I mean, without injury. Make it take it. 3 to 5 years. So, world title run. With the Monday Night Raw belt, the world title, I think 2. I think 2 world title runs. But one with the one that Cody's holding, I want Punk to win that one. That's the one I want Punk to win eventually. I don't know when it will be. I don't know if it'll ever happen. That's the one I want Punk to win. That's the one that I really want to see Punk win. I want to see Punk win the one that Cody has. I want Punk to win that belt eventually. So I'm just gonna say 2 with the Raw World Title. I'm gonna say 1 title run as the Universal Champion or whatever the hell that belt's called now. So I'm gonna say 3 I'm going to say he wins 3 more world titles before his career is over. I'm going to say he gets 3. A U.S. title run, a little U.S. title run at the end, towards the end of his career wouldn't be bad either. Boards, man. You really boards? You gotta come here and say job, bro. We're just in here chopping up about wrestling, man. Do you think both world titles are locked for the next 2 years? What do you mean by that, boards? Do you mean that Cody and Gunther are gonna hold the world titles for the next 2 years? Is that what you mean? Like, what do you mean by okay, so that's what you mean? No. For the next 2 years? No. No way. Nope. No. I think Cody's gonna drop that belt at WrestleMania. I think Cody's dropping that belt. And I think Gunther's gonna drop that belt at WrestleMania too. I don't think they're holding the title for 2 years. I don't see that. I don't see it happening. The next 5 world champions will be Cena, Breaker, Punk, Carmelo Hayes, Seth Rollins. If that's how it goes out, if it goes from Gunther to Cena, to Punk, hold on. If it goes from Gunther to Cena to Breaker to Punk to Carmelo Hayes and then to Seth Rollins, I wouldn't be that mad at it. You know, an underrated guy I could see beating Cody for that belt, Packers, and this is going to become completely out of left field. But this guy has impressed me so much with his feud with Punk that if they decide to do this, like, it don't have to be until next year. But if they decide they want this guy to beat Cody, I wouldn't be mad at it. Drew McIntyre. I would not be mad if Drew McIntyre was the guy that beat Cody for that belt. You remember Drew McIntyre pinned Cody. Drew McIntyre is one of the only few people to pin Cody Rhodes since he's been back in the WWE. Now it's not going to happen anytime soon. It might not even happen until next year. But you don't think Drew's going to win a world title? You think Punk's going to screw him every single time? CM Punk in the middle of a feud with Roman Reigns for the custody of Paul Heyman. Drew McIntyre's in a world title match. Nope. No. I'm screwing Drew McIntyre. Even if I'm in a completely other different feud and a different show from him, I'm gonna go over that show just to screw him. That would be petty Punk. That would fit right into CM Punk's character. Like, yeah, we might not be feuding, but I'm still going to screw you over just for the shit and giggles. LA Knight is definitely a guy that can definitely dethrone and become a world champion someday, too. I like that you named him too. I'm just we're talking about wrestling, bro. Because I'll be honest with you guys, wrestling is way more interested in the NBA and the NFL right now. I'm sorry, but it is. Pro wrestling right now, to me, is the number one most interesting thing in the world right now. To me, I think it's better than the NBA right now. Definitely way better than the NBA. There's like no news. It's like dead right now. And the NFL. The only thing to me that's really interesting about the NFL right now is where's Brandon Ayuk going to end up. But until the regular season starts, I really don't care. Like, I don't really watch preseason games or anything like that. You know what I mean? But, yeah. WWE is, like, easily the most interesting thing going on in the world right now, as far as I'm concerned. Outside, like, the political stuff, but I don't talk about politics. So, yeah. WWE right now is definitely the most interesting thing. Who's a guy that no one talks about that you want to see Punk have a feud with? I'd say LA Knight. The promo battles are there. I gotta think about that. I don't think people talk about Kevin Owens enough. That's just the guy I don't think they talk about enough. I think Finn Balor is another guy that they don't talk about enough with Punk. So I'd say them two. I would say Kevin Owens and Finn Balor, Packers GOAT. Two guys that I could see Punk having a feud with that no one's talking about. Them two. Finn Balor and Kevin Owens. AJ, Packers though. The question is, did Punk and AJ squash? Do you think they squashed their beef? You remember Packers, AJ and Punk, they have a long history of this. Like, you want to talk about like a real disdain, dislike for one another? AJ Styles and CM Punk hated each other for a long time. Like they despised each other. Yeah, man. They go look it up. Packers go. Punk and AJ had real beef, dude. Like, I'm talking about real beef. Like, their beef was real. People say, oh, they ain't like Drew and Punk where it's not real beef. Seth and Punk, Seth, not even Seth either. AJ and Punk have had beef for a long time. Like, them guys didn't like each other. Now, I don't know if they squashed it. They might have squashed it. They probably did. But for a lot of years, those two didn't like each other. So that'd be another great feud. I just don't know if they'll ever work together. Hold on, though. Let me look something up because didn't AJ Styles talk about this a couple months ago? Hold on. I think AJ Styles said in an interview, he said something about CM Punk in an interview a couple months ago. I gotta look this up. Okay, here it is. April 4th, 2024. AJ Styles said something about Punk. AJ Styles says he was expecting a problem with CM Punk returning to WWE. Says he was wrong. Okay. Okay. So this is what AJ said about Punk back in April. Quote, I mean, if you know anything about AJ Styles and CM Punk, you would know that we really don't care for each other. But if you want to ruin everything that you think you know, I can. Past performances predict future behavior. Some over at AEW are my best friends. Love them, trust them, know them. I was expecting a problem when he came here, and I was wrong. The guy looks happy to be here, and he looks like a guy that I would want to step in the ring with and tear the house down with. So, yeah, apparently AJ's open to working with Punk. If them guys are open to working with each other, I could see that. Yeah. Yeah, so AJ is open to working with Punk. Blind rank these 5 wrestlers. All right. I like blind ranks. Let's do this. This will be the last thing I do before I get off for the night. I'll be back streaming full time. I don't know when. This might be my last stream until like right around the season starts. Because the NBA season's dead. But when it comes to like short clips and uploads, I should be back doing that daily. Live streams, I can't promise that though. But short clips and stuff like that, I think we're gonna get back to doing that daily. We are short clips. Uploads, we'll see. Short clips, guarantee to do them. I'm gonna guarantee to do them every single day, starting tomorrow or the next day. But yeah, stay tuned for them short clips. Okay, Shawn Michaels, number 2. I'll go number 2. Packers go. HBK number 2. Christian number number 4. I'll go 4. HBK at 2, and I got Christian at 4. Kurt Angle. I want to put Kurt Angle at 3. Fuck it. I'm gonna roll the dice again. I'm gonna put him at 3. So I got 1 and 5 left. So I think you're gonna name someone like historic, like an icon. That's what I'm rolling with. Yeah, I'm gonna say number 3. That's Michaels at 2, Angle at 3, Christian at 4. John saying number 1. I see. I knew it. I knew you were gonna say someone like Cena or Austin. So that's why I put HBK and Kurt Angle at 2 and 3. I knew you were gonna say something like that. All right, one spot left. Number 5. Who's gonna be the 5th guy? Edge. Yeah, I like that. Edge 5, Christian 4, Angle 3, HBK 2, Cena 1. I like it. I like it. I really don't think you could go wrong with that list. Packers, what do you think about my ranking? I don't think you can go wrong with that. I really don't. I think that's perfect actually. Cena at 1 for obvious reasons. HBK at 2 because he's Shawn Michaels. Angle at 3 because he's Kurt freaking Angle. Christian at 4. That might be like the hot take, putting Christian above Edge, but I think Christian's better than Edge. I know you agree with that too. And Edge at 5. I think it's good. I really do. All right, well, that's it though. Smash the like button, hit that subscribe button, man. It felt really good to be back. Again, I don't know when I'm going to be back to stream again. I just want to come on here and tell you guys that I'm back, and starting today, either tomorrow or the next day, I'm going to start uploading short clips. Now, remember, these are short clips. Now, when it comes to uploads and live streams, I don't know yet. I got to figure that out still. But short clips, keep an eye on them. Smash the like button, hit that subscribe button, man. Man, it felt really good to be back, guys. I'll be back again in the future. All right, peace.